You're important. You're rich. You have places to be, things to do. Things that wouldn't get done without you. You should be there on time. And you should be there in style and comfort. Here at Radiant Travels, we're utilizing groundbreaking technology to get you where you need to be quickly, and most importantly, in the luxury you've earned. Leave cramped economy seating for those who deserve it, and be the VIP you are. Time is money. Let your money make you more time. Book your cruise with Radiant Travels today.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another exciting episode of No Quest for the Wicked. How are you guys feeling?
Bad.
I'm pretty good. I'm safe and sound in this ship.
We could say that.
Looking up the rules for how heavy of a thing can I carry and fly at the same time.
Don't worry, Ryan. We're going to talk about that.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay.
What an ominous thing to say.
We see a small silver ship in the black of space before suddenly, violently, it's pulled out of its trajectory and starts to fall towards a nearby planet. In the vacuum of space, we can't hear what happens inside, but the ship breaches atmosphere just in time to hear an explosion rock the vessel, purple energy ripping holes in its fuselage. A few moments later, the side of the ship detaches, smashing the starboard engine as it disengages. Then, 12 oblong boxes, like coffins, eject outwards, taking 4 people and 4 robots out with them into a free fall towards the planet below, leaving one lone figure behind as the ship begins a death spiral downwards. Everybody roll initiative.
You think you're so cool.
Oh no, I already lost my dice.
Hey, 10 out of 10 beginning, guys.
We're knocking it out of the park, boys. That's
All
a 19.
I also rolled a 19.
Ooh,
Who has higher dex?
+2.
mine is +1.
More like dex it, am I right?
Yeah.
What's Dota?
I got an 8.
Oops.
8? Okay, perfect.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Well, you don't go last.
That's good.
As you guys start to fall, and you see below you this planet, it's vibrant in its greens and blues, and like you can even from this height see color, like red and yellow and blue and purple. As you don't know what it is, maybe like fields of wildflowers. You also see thick plumes of black smoke, and you can tell, again, in the brief glimpses you get as you're flipping and tumbling through the air, the wind whistling past you, snatching the breath from your lungs, that part of this planet is heavily on fire.
What?
You see, falling with you, below you, 12 oblong boxes, metal, spinning through the air. Beside you, 4 skeletal robots with this like cast black iron with like long talons. And as they orient themselves in the air, Calalalu and Brexit, give me a pick odds or even.
Even.
Even. Yep, even. We said it at the same time. The same way. Even.
I'm gonna give Calalalu odds.
Okay.
Alright, you see this one robot steady themselves in the air, fix its face towards you, Brexit, and its eyes start glowing.
That's so stupid.
Then you see,
Frolic.
almost in unison, another robot like steady itself in the air like it's skydiving, swivel its head towards you, Brexit, and its
No.
eyes start glowing too.
That's disgusting.
And it's your go, Brexit.
Perverts.
We're going to be doing something a little similar to the underwater combat rules in Pathfinder. So I'm going to need acrobatics checks at the top of every turn. If you hit a 10, you're okay. You can do basic movement. And then depending on what you want to do after that, if you hit a 12, you're able to dive or like spread out your limbs and kind of arrest your like fall. If you hit a 17, you can evade for a +2 AC. You get a +1 ongoing every time you fail. So if you fail for 3 rounds, you get a +3. If you're less than a 10, you're off kilter. And if you hit a nat 1, you're going to be blown 5 times d4 feet randomly away.
Does it count as zero gravity for the sakes of this, or are we not in zero gravity?
It's not zero gravity. In fact, gravity is what's pulling you towards the ground, and you have 9 rounds until you hit the ground and die. Give me an acrobatics check.
A 19.
19. Incredible. So you're able to steady yourself. You've probably done this before, right? Like halo drops with your squad.
Oh, yeah. It's in my comfort zone. Brexit's like, this reminds me of the war days, baby.
Yeah, you instantly orient your body. Do you want to dive? Do you want to halt? Do you want to move left to right? Do you want to evade? What are you doing in this moment as you see 4 robots, your 3 friends falling with you, and no Dota?
Hey, you guys think these robots are chill?
I don't think they're chill.
Should we kill them?
Yeah, we should probably kill them. Maybe shoot them real good. This is our new world down there. This is our world order, man. We can't let these robots take over our planet.
Yeah, we can't let these robots take our jobs. You're right. All right, I guess I'll... Remind me, did we get our weapons back?
You did.
Yeah,
you have everything.
Right?
You also got a compliance flash ray, which is like a laser gun.
Yeah, fucking idiots. I got a gun. I would think I will... One of the robots that's looking me in the face, I'm gonna shoot him. It's 23.
Damn, yeah, you hit for sure.
Yeah. That is 13 points of damage.
Damn. And you wanted for one of the ones that was regarding you, right?
Yeah, I'm like, don't look at me, dude.
Yeah, you orient yourself in the air pro instantly, and as you're floating there, pull out your pistol, aim, and you just shoot 3 of its ribs off its body. You see it start sparking a little bit, but it's still fixed on you, eyes glowing. Calalalu, it is your go, and as you fall, it's the second you're falling, flashing through your head, you can fly. You have an option. You can leave right now.
Leave.
You can literally spread your wings, and in an instant, everybody will fall past you. The ship will careen past you. It's going to be really hard for you to keep up with them if you're in control. So your option is you can literally save yourself in this exact moment.
And miss the revolution that's about to happen? Like hell.
If you choose to fall, you're going to get a +5 to your acrobatics because you have wings. You are more maneuverable in air.
Oh yeah, Calalalu has a death wish. I think we've figured out at this point. So yeah, she's in. We're in.
I think there's something so beautiful about having those wings, and maybe they spread automatically, and then you just
I tuck
fold
them back
in
in
and plummet. Give me an acrobatics check.
Thank you for the +5 because I would have had a 0.
Nice.
That's a 22.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, you got a list of options.
I just want to pull up next to Brexit. Am I able to angle myself so I can get 2 robots? Are there 2 robots that just happen to be 30 feet away from each other?
Yeah, everyone's in pretty much a cluster.
Cool. I'm going to pull up next to Brexit, and I'm going to cast a spell.
Okay.
Nice.
Ectoplasmic Barrage.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
And I'm going to shoot 2 big old blobs of goop, one at each robot. So I'm going to try to hit the one that was already hit by Brexit. I'll make 2 attacks against both. So first robot is a non-natural 20 to hit.
Yep.
And second one is a 6 against KAC, which I don't think is going to do it.
Weirdly, no, it doesn't.
That's wild.
It doesn't do it. You're hitting the one that Briggs has already damaged?
Yeah, for 7 points of damage.
Nice.
All right. How does this look? Is it acidic goo, or is it hardened?
I think in this case, it's just big old, those gel beans you find in stuff. You know how, when you were a kid and your mom had a weird neck thing that had beans in it? I don't know. Am I being weird?
Okay.
Is that a weird...
No, I know what you're talking about. Almost like the micro bead. Yeah.
Micro beads, yeah. Those
Little
things,
bean
but
barrage.
giant, and just flinging them.
Okay, yeah. It's just getting peppered with it, and you can see it cutting tiny little holes into its metal, but it's still going. And then it is the third robot's go, as another one orientates itself in the air, fixes its eyes on Brexit, and all 3 of them fire at the same time.
No. Chill, dudes. Don't worry, Calalalu. I'll save you.
Does a 21 hit your EAC?
If the answer to this question is no, you're insane.
Yeah, no, it definitely hits.
Does a 19 hit your EAC?
Yeah, it's a 12, Niall.
Does a 16 hit
Stop
your EAC?
asking me. Yes.
As you're hit by all 3 of these rays, you take 16 points of damage.
That's bullshit.
And give me a fort save.
Are any other of our pals free falling right now?
Yes, you see Mailbag oh god, as she's just being fucking tossed around in the air, and then you see Blode, because Blode doesn't have a very aerodynamic body. He's very bottom heavy, and he's just kind of he doesn't really have long limbs. It's really hard for him to orient himself, so he's just falling, and for once, dead silent.
That's a 14 fort save.
You're very lucky.
Oh, thank God.
Right on the money. 14. As you get blasted with this ray, and it like takes the breath out of your lungs for a second. It is cold in case you have resistance, but it does count as one attack. It almost like takes the air, like much like all the like falling, it's like snatching the air from your lungs. This almost like compounds that effect, but you're okay as you just take a gnarly little hit.
Damn it, Mailbag, do something!
You see Mailbag pulls out the SMG, the disintegrator SMG you guys gave her, and just completely misses anybody. Like, doesn't even hit you guys, just fires straight up. Like, Dota, you probably hear like ding, 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 as like these bullets just like riddle the outside of the ship. Definitely not enough to damage it, but it's your go.
Mailbag, maim!
As you're standing there, you see your friends falling. You see like lasers already flying. You see the ground below you as the ship starts to cant even more than it already had. To your right, you can see that damaged engine like sputtering. So you know only the engine on the port side is working. Mm-hmm. So you're in a not vaguely controlled. You're in a spiral going downwards.
Are there any more of those coffin things?
It looks like all of them were ejected. There's the stone slab with Ignacio on it.
Yep. Are there robots in here with me?
Not that you know. There might be more in the ship, but you'd have to go explore.
Can I do a quick engineering check to see if I can figure out, like, if I could get to a cockpit, would there be anything I can do to pull it out? Or if this thing is just so irreversibly fucked that...
Yeah, give me an engineering check.
Cool. I don't have a great No, I'm not going to waste it. Oh, hell yeah. That's a dirty 20.
What is it exactly? You just want to know if you got... Is there a piloting? Yes. There's something is in charge of this.
More like, is this thing so fucked that it's going to crash no matter what anyone does? Or would, if someone like could get behind a wheel, get it out of spin?
Yeah, a good pilot would be able to cut the remaining engine and glide. If you glide, it's going to be in a straight line. It'll be away from the combat, but you'll be able to land pretty safely. But like, how are you at piloting?
Not good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's possible. There are things you can do. They're not easy.
Okay. Cool. Well, Dota just like is sort of like panicking and like looking at the door that got ripped off, looking at the giant hole, looking at Ignacio, and I'm just like, all right, okay. I gotta just believe. The only thing was missing is me, Baleem. Oh, that's nothing. Fuck. And I grab Ignacio's body, and I have him like almost like Weekend at Bernie style at the side of my shoulder, and I look down.
You pick up this dwarf, which is definitely a thing I already told everyone.
Yes, this dwarf, this elderly dwarf man. And as I like kind of like look out, one of those bullets clips his like head, just like blows a hole through his head, and it scares me. And I like fall out with him, and I try to like straddle him so that I'm now like riding him. I'm gonna cast churn fluid on the blood that's coming out of his head now, and I'm gonna turn it into jet fuel.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck does churn fluid do?
Churn fluid allows me to change any liquid in a container to another type of liquid as long as it doesn't have like mechanical benefits. So I can't turn it into like a potion or a...
What is a dead body if not a container?
A container of fluid at this point in time.
You're straddling the corpse of a beloved NPC.
Yeah. But his head is backwards, so I've got like his belt. I'm using his belt as like a handle, and now I'm just like plummeting down.
Yeah, as you get the smell of jet fuel as it starts to erupt from his punctured head.
That was maybe the most insane 30 seconds in the history of the show.
Yeah.
Like,
was this, because you kept saying you had a fun plan, was this it?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, okay.
Jet fuel body? Are we...
Desecrate beloved...
Yeah, fan favorite Ignacio.
Dude, they love it. It's not even out yet, and I've been getting...
It's a very GM turned player move that we just saw.
Yeah. Look, guys, I fucking love it. As this happens, I don't know what you guys see, but you see Blode trying to pull out his gun, and like his arms are kind of small, and like the wind is whipping them, and he can't really get it out.
A T-Rex? What's going on?
Oh yeah, he's got really small arms.
This little guy, just a little thinny guy.
I'm just picturing Grimace at this point.
Yeah.
It's similar. And then it is the remaining bot's turn as they orient themselves in air, flip towards you, and shoot a quick blast towards you, Calalalu. 19 hit your EAC?
Yeah, of course it does, man. What are you rolling?
Stop asking dumb questions. What are you doing?
We're level 3, man.
5 points of cold damage.
Am I within range of them now that I'm falling with them?
Yeah, it's only been about 6 seconds, so I'd say you're
okay. Cool.
You're about 50 feet away.
I'm going to use my reaction and use my Witch Warper ability, prevent wounds,
and you heal the head of Ignacio.
I don't heal. I just prevent,
turning him into a bomb. Now, I will say, Dane, I don't know what you're planning with Ignacio, but I'll give you one good old burst. I don't know if you're going to be able to fly him like a jet. You know what I mean?
Hey, his belt as a handle.
There's a plan here. They need to be within 100 feet of me, so we're real good. I'm going to prevent 1d4 points of damage that just happened to.
Cool. Give me that roll.
2 points.
Okay, so you only take 3 points of cold damage, Calalalu.
As one of Ignacio's shoe comes off, it just goes soaring down, and takes a bit of the cold.
Do you have a plan with that, Dota?
I feel like you went way too high pitched there.
I know.
But again, it fits because you are plummeting to your death.
It's true, yeah. That's what's happening here.
Yeah, Dota's just screaming because he didn't intend to do this. So he's like, ah! As he just fucking going straight down.
Dead silent, you see that injured robot's eyes start to glow as they fix on you, Brexit. You see the second robot turn again to fix on you, glowing eyes. It is your turn.
Stop it, boys.
As you are 50 feet closer to the ground, and you can see it's just coming at you fast.
How far is the ground?
You got about 300 feet left.
So that's 6 turns?
I'm bad at math. You got 400 feet left.
400 feet left.
You got 8 turns.
50 turns
That's
per
too
turn.
many
50,
turns.
50 feet. Okay.
Okay, let's, we got 4 turns.
Not enough turns.
You're right, you're increasing in speed the more you fall. I forgot.
Okay, that's how gravity works on this planet. Okay.
You know what, I'll cut the difference. We'll do 6.
Then I got a turn to shoot another guy, I think.
Yeah, dude, shoot a guy.
Okay, I'm going to shoot the one that's most damaged again.
Give me a roll to see how you are faring with the free fall first.
Yeah. Okay. I rolled a 15.
15? Yeah, you're good.
All right.
Can't evade, but you can move.
I will do a ranged attack. That's a dirty 20.
Nice. Yeah, you hit.
8 points of damage.
You blast it again, center mass, and you see it's just a thin layer of spine connecting top half and its bottom half, but it's still going. Anything else you want to do?
How is this thing still alive? Calalalu, what the hell's going on?
We keep on shooting until everyone's dead, okay? That's just how this goes. Don't think too much about it.
You got it, Sarge. War guy. Let's do it.
It's your go, Calalalu.
I don't know if I can whisper Brexit, but I say, hey, Brexit, if we gotta pull the ripcord on this, I'll grab you. I'll extend, and we're gone. But everyone else here fucking dies, okay? So we don't do it unless we have to, all right? I don't want mailbags, blood in my hands. And if I got it, I'll pull the trigger. All right? So this ends when we all die. So if we want to keep this going, we just gotta keep on going, okay? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, Brexit?
I
don't
get
make
it.
me do it, but I'll do it.
I'm not gonna make you do it. I'm not gonna make you do it.
I shoot the robot. I roll my aggro check.
The longer you fall, the harder it's going to be for you to go into a glide. And if you want to do a sudden stop, it's going to be a very important check, or you're going to hurt your wings to the point where you will not be able to fly. I'm also going to be hardline on strength checks. Not to say you can't do it, just going to say it's not going to be easy.
I don't have any strength.
Well,
I'll say 16 EAC.
16 EAC hits.
Nice. 2 damage. 2 electric damage.
2 electric damage as you destroy this robot. How do you do it?
Nice.
I assume you're hitting the one that's already hurt.
Yeah, of course I am, yeah.
It had 2 HP left.
Thank God.
I gotta finish his job. Brexit, we're finishing the job, okay?
Yeah. Eat shit, robot.
Eat shit, robot.
You can't have one of our jobs.
Yeah.
You blast right through its head, and you see that those lights go out, and they kind of flicker on the second robot, but then it maintains its gaze on Brexit as the third bot, now second, because one's dead, his eyes light up and fix on Brexit.
God damn it. Stop looking at me. There's mailbag right there.
Yeah, mailbag again, shooting, spinning, not
Mailbag,
doing very
stop
well.
shooting.
Dota, it's your go.
Okay. You guys now see as Dota just goes by riding Ignacio.
Is that Ignacio?
Give me that check to see how you're doing with the free fall first.
That is a 17.
Yeah, no, you're artfully riding Ignacio down.
And I'm just like, as I go by, I'm going to try to take a swipe at one of the robots, just trying to like slow my, like grab onto them because they seem to be pretty in control, right? Like they seem pretty steady. And
We're all gonna die.
one's been destroyed, right?
Yes,
So there's
one is dead.
There's 2 left.
And there are 3 left.
3 left. Okay. Has any of the other ones been hurt yet?
Not at all.
Okay.
No.
I'm going to try to grab one of these guys. That is a 14 EAC.
14 EAC, you hit on the money.
Hell yeah, let's go. That is 13 points of electrical damage as I cast Jolting Surge. As I go by, I just I try to grab onto something. I just like clip one of their wires and just yank it out. Just like electricity goes everywhere.
2 of them have glowing eyes, 1 doesn't. Are you targeting any particular one?
I'm going after I'm going to go after one with glowing eyes because those just seem scarier. I don't really know. I don't think I know what, like Dota doesn't know what's going on because he hasn't seen the first like round of combat. But I just assume if something's glowing eyes and staring at one of my allies, that it's not a good thing.
Sure.
And then I'm going to... Do you have a ruling on whether these things can be demoralized?
I couldn't find one.
Yeah,
so
I couldn't either. It didn't say that, like...
It just says sense dependent, so...
Cool.
As
Yeah,
far as I'm aware,
I have
they
some
can
things,
be.
like some of my things are mind affecting. Like some of my
mind
abilities.
affecting they are definitely immune to. But
Yeah.
as far as I'm aware, they can be demoralized.
Cool. Then I'm going to demoralize the one that I just grabbed.
Doesn't make sense, but I'll...
And I'll just start yelling out in, like, I think I'm saying words, but I'm just screaming ones and zeros. There's like
uploading a virus through their ears.
like my vocal amplifier like does something, like translates what I'm saying through my
binary.
Yeah, into binary.
That's real good.
So you hear like Dota like yelling at it, and you've seen him like yell at people before, but it's just like almost like a dial-up modem coming out.
Give us your best shot at that.
It's just like
It's printing.
I think Dota's having a stroke.
oh, that's not great. That's
He's riding the corpse of this guy you worked with while yelling like a printer.
We're gonna have a serious talk with Dota after this. Calalalu, I don't
Nah,
think
man,
okay.
he's living his life. He's the best of us right now. Brexit, look at him. He's doing what he wants.
How did Brexit become the sane one? The voice of reason.
this is only a 16.
You fail. You fail.
No!
As you see this thing, it's like spasming, almost too hard to hear you. Like it's because of the electrical. But you do see that remaining bot, its eyes start to glow. Calalalu Brexit, give me odds or evens.
I'll take odds again.
Perfect. As they focus on you, and 3 beams come your way.
At Calalalu?
Yeah. I assume a 27 EAC, a 25 EAC, and a 26 EAC hit.
What the
Actually, no,
fuck?
they don't. They don't? Because I give up. No, they hit. Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. I like the idea of Calalalu almost dying in every single combat we go into.
You take 17 points of cold damage, and I need a fort save.
Cool. I am into my health. Fort, I'm bad
Yes.
at. Are you sure you don't mean will save?
I definitely do mean fort.
How about a 14 fort?
Ooh, on the money again. Yeah, as again, you guys plummeting through the air, just like you hear the wind all around you. Wow, what a cool sound I'm making. As you see, Blode finally gets that gun out and fires around and manages to clip one of the robots.
Yes.
And he does 7 points of damage.
Thank God, Blode.
Top of the round, that most injured robot that's like comes out of its like electrical surge, and it's gonna start taking evasive maneuvers as it has its eyes start glowing. Brexit, it's your go.
What a coward, dude.
These are robots. They have nothing to fear,
Yeah.
but they're cowards.
Acrobatics check, right?
Yep.
Dirty 20.
You're good to do whatever you want. Again, you guys are still like, if we think about it in layers, you're a layer above the coffins right now with the robots, and the ship is still like spiraling, like smoking, kind of around you guys. Just a little bit further up.
Do the coffins feel empty?
We know nothing about the coffin.
You know absolutely nothing. You just see these metal, like technological boxes in free fall.
Yeah, I feel like if I get hit by these robots again, I'm gonna die.
What's your health at?
It's at 16.
Oof.
Yeah, same, actually.
So maybe fighting these is a bad idea, right? We should maybe reconsider.
Well, I'm part of me's now thinking, like, Niall wouldn't put us in this must-die situation without a way out. So what's the way out? My feeling is that it might be the coffins.
Me too. I think we should go into the coffins.
I just wanted to do 3 episodes, actually.
Yeah, that was actually jamming sucks.
This is a lot of work, actually, guys. I don't know if you know that.
No, yeah, the next thing is us all in hell, because that's where we deserve to be with how we've been acting. Yeah,
Hey, speak for yourselves. I haven't done anything weird.
Yeah, the
Go buy a...
Hey guys, I had a deep, very compelling narrative, and then you threw mailbag. Now you're all gonna fall and die.
I'm gonna
So do we just
mailbag
dive
down.
bomb to these coffins?
Should we just shoot mailbag?
No.
I think, yeah, but the coffins are above us, so we have to like...
Are they above us or are they
they're
below
below,
us?
I think,
thought
right?
They're below us? Oh, I thought they were above us. They're below
Yeah.
us. Okay. Yeah.
And again, if you hit that like 12, you can like dive out low, like a layer, or like spread out your limbs and like halt. So you have mobility if you roll high enough.
Okay. I'm gonna go, Calalalu, cover me, and I'm gonna dive to one of the coffins.
Yeah, as you dive down and you come up on like, they're kind of like almost like stairs, like, staggered.
Yeah.
If you want, you can roll me a reflex to land on one.
Does a 12 do it?
Yeah,
Nice.
on the money.
Sweet. Yeah, I land on one of these coffins and like...
Sure, you're standing on this metal thing. There's a bunch of like tubes and like pipes, and you can see this like covered over, almost like a window, but it's like closed.
Oh, there's like a window. Can I see through the window?
No, there's like a metal sheet over
Oh.
that seems locked. Like it's pretty fucking intense looking.
Oh, it's fucking locked. It's like they're like a classic coffin is like just the thing I can like lift up or like try and pry open.
Presumably, there's something inside. You can give me an engineering check to try to figure out how to get in.
Motherfucker, you piece of shit, Niall. Okay, fine. I will engineer your stupid coffin to open it.
I'm
I
so
die,
glad
I'm
I
gonna-
picked one of my
I'm gonna-
favorite TTRPG players to just come on and call me a piece of shit a whole bunch.
3 episodes in, you know how No Quest of the Wicked works now. You've got to show
You just abuse the GM every time they ask you to do simple skill checks.
No, because I'm gonna open this thing. It's gonna be like a fucking guy with a gun. It's gonna shoot me. And I'll be like, oh, great, thanks, Niall.
It's another robot. Eyes
Yeah,
light up
it's
to look
another
at you.
robot. I'm like, this is bullshit.
You do see a slight glow come. No.
Like, you can keep your coffin, dude. All right, yeah. I rolled a 21.
21 engineering?
Yeah.
You know this thing is like very, very technologically advanced. You know it's like incredibly well sealed. You don't know if you could ever get into it, let alone while under fire.
Fuck you, Niall. Are you fucking kidding me?
You've seen something similar. You've seen stasis units. And
Okay.
this seems to be like a variation on something like that.
Okay. So
there's
there's some...
vampires in these coffins. Like, you're
Yeah,
making us
there's
deal with
definitely a
space
vampire in
vampires.
here, dude.
Well, I think these might be his food source because he was like doing something, right? Or whatever the demon was up to. I think this is like his. He was like taking people and putting them on these for whatever fucking reason. I don't know.
So you can try to open it. I'm just saying it's going to be really hard. Like these things are like,
They're meant to be kept shut.
they are, yeah, you can tell like they were ejected. That was to save them. Something had gone wrong and they were of priority. The ship's fucked. Like who cares about this,
Right.
multi-million-dollar credit ship? They
Right.
care about these things.
So doing something that's like opening it, kicking the person who's in it out, putting myself in would be very difficult is what you're saying.
Yes. You
The
imagine
Indiana
so.
Jones maneuver.
I will say, you also know, like, despite its strength, it would be fucked if it hit the ground.
Oh.
So that isn't the out. Okay.
Yeah, Calalalu, these things are going to be these things are going to be fucked if we get inside them?
Oh, okay.
I turn on my vocal amplifier, and this time it actually comes out as words, and I say, but I think you have the right idea. Everyone get to a coffin. I have a plan.
You still have an action, Brexit, if you want to use it.
I'm just going to trust Dota's plan's going to work and be like, you got it, Dota. I'm going to stay here.
Try to rotate it around so it's between you and the thing.
Okay, I'm going to rotate it. That's a good idea. You guys are really good at war. I should, as the war guy, I should have thought of that, but it's really, you guys are really good at this. I'm going to, rotate it around so it provides like a shield between me and the robos, the robocops.
That's super cool. Yeah, for sure. Give me a acrobatics check, I guess? Or what do you want to use for this?
Yeah, acrobatics sounds great.
Yeah, go for it.
That's a 16.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, you like grab it and like just spin, and now you're on the backside of it, and it's between you and the thing. Give me perception checks.
All of us?
Yeah, everyone but Brexit.
Oh no! Fuck! I rolled a nat 1. That's my natural 20 for the day.
Okay, you got a nat 20?
So that is...
I got a 13.
That's a 25 total.
I thought it was a nat 20.
Yeah, plus my...
Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah.
You see, this is like running through what's going on in your head, what Brexit said. It's like, these were ejected to keep them safe. They're going to be fucked if they hit the ground.
There's a landing procedure.
Yeah, and the second you think about that, you see like little like pods on the bottom that you can tell at some point will engage and be like a thruster to stop them from hitting the ground. Although if it's upside down, it's going to do the opposite.
That's okay. We have, 5 more rounds to go?
Yeah, 5 more rounds.
I wish it was 4 now.
All right, it is Calalalu's go.
Calalalu. Yeah, I guess I'm going to roll my acrobatics and see what happens.
Yeah.
That's a 7, so I'm having a hard time.
Yeah, you're used to flying. You're not used to this like half and half. So like you spread your wings a little bit too much and it like tosses you out of like balance. So you are off kilter for this round. You are -2. It's penalty to attacks, and you're flat-footed, and all you can do is take actions to right yourself. Oops.
Cool. I'm going to take an action to right myself. Do I have to roll for that?
No, that's just your go.
Okay. So yeah, Calalalu, knowing that she's a bird, is like, okay, I got this, and just sort of rights herself a little bit.
Yeah, you get like flung. You're like so in disarray that you're not able to act, but you manage to kind of like get your equilibrium back by the end. Another robot, its eyes start to glow. Pick a number between 1 and 3, everybody.
1, because Calalalu's number 1.
3, because Brexit's number 3.
All right. Calalalu, it turns to focus on you.
I'm
With its glowing eyes. 2 robots are looking at you.
I'm a dead bird.
Oh, no.
I'm a dead bird so bad.
Oh, no.
Dota, it's your go. Actually, sorry, Mailbag is going to shoot wildly and miss again.
God damn it, Mailbag.
You just hear click as the gun clicks empty.
What a waste of a gun.
Mailbag, we need you to get to a coffin. Get to a coffin, Mailbag.
Oh, fuck, that's a nat 20. You see her, like, click empty on the gun and goes, okay. And, like, she's so small and, like, svelte that she just, like a little missile just goes, and, like, lands on one, like, to the right of Brexit.
Hey, Mailbag.
That would have been really great if she rolled that for her weapon attack.
Yeah.
That'd be solid.
It's my turn, you said, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. As I like catch up to Calalalu as she rights herself, and I say, I have an idea that will hopefully get us out of this. And then...
Well, give me that acrobatics first. Let's see if you do catch up to her.
That is a 23.
Perfect. Yeah, you got full movement.
Dota, what up?
We can't keep taking fire from these things, I don't think. Y'all look real bad. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I need you to get to a coffin, and then all we need is Blode, and then I can get us out of there. But we need to make a daisy chain. We need to link coffins. So I turn my vocal amplifier, I guess it's still on, and I say, Brexit, try to get over to Mailbag's coffin and grab onto it or link hands or something.
All right. Mailbag, come here.
You can barely hear her over the wind.
Mailbag, idiot.
Have you guys ever seen Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie, with Ivan Ooze?
No.
Probably when
I have. I don't know what this reference is going to be.
Is this exactly what happens?
The first scene in the movie. The first scene in the movie is they jump out of planes and one guy's riding a board and then they link arms and they land together. This is where my brain's been this whole time.
I feel like I've seen,
yeah. Except the board is a body.
Yeah. I yell at Blode. I say, get on the same one as Mailbag. You're both small.
Yo, I'm fucking trying, am I?
And then
he's my least favorite if he dies.
It's hard, isn't it?
Okay. I'm going to scoot so that I'm going to drop down so that I'm in sort of the vicinity of the coffins, like with them. And then I'm just going to, there's 3 left, right?
Yeah, 2 have been hit.
I guess it kind of makes sense to try to take one out.
Just let it shoot Calalalu.
I could have left. Why am I still?
I could have left.
As I'm plummeting and blood is trickling out of Ignacio's head, because of the temperature, they start to freeze and make like little ice blood pellets. And I'm going to use them.
No, you mean ice jet fuel pellets.
Yes, sorry.
Yeah.
Yes.
Does jet fuel freeze?
Yeah.
Does it melt steel beams?
Yeah. It goes either way, right? Like it either.
Oh, it's so funny. As a New Yorker, that's so funny.
Ooh.
I didn't think about it. Sorry.
No, it's great. If you're from New York, grow up.
I'm going to use my Warlandesy gamble to roll twice because I'm not sure if that's going to be good. You have to give. Oh, you just have to give me a fortitude save. Never mind. I don't have to roll anything.
Construct immunities?
Oh, damn. Are you just immune to cold?
Yeah, immune to fort saves. Construct immunities.
Cool. Well,
unless it specifically mentions it can target.
Nope.
If there's damage, it'll probably still happen.
It says target takes half damage on a successful fort save.
So I guess I'm immune.
So I'm going to bail.
Yep. Looks like it. So that's a wasted spell for me.
That sucks.
Cool.
Do you guys yell at Blode to do anything as it becomes his turn?
Yeah, to get on the same thing as Mailbag.
Okay. Yeah, as he comes down, not quite as good as her, but he got 15 on the dice, so he comes down and just like heavily kind of like lands on it, and he's like wobbling a bunch as the last robot turns to Calalalu, and all 3 of them fire.
Make my day!
I'm going to use a reaction and a resolve point to reduce this damage.
Sure. 14 EAC.
Yeah, that hits.
16 EAC.
Yep.
27 EAC.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 1. That's a 1. That's a 1. Okay, 3 1s on the damage, so 12 points of damage.
Reduce that by 4.
8 points of damage. You good?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm not
You
great.
got incredibly lucky. That could have been.
Oh, I did.
Worse.
I would have been dead. Yeah.
Oh man.
Give me a fort save.
Oh God.
I'm going to use. Hold on. Let me see if my Warlandesy gamble's an action.
Did you not already use that?
No, because I didn't have to do an attack roll. It was just a save.
Oh, true.
No, I can't do it. I just used my reaction.
It's a 3.
It's a 3. You are staggered for a round.
Okay, that's not terrible.
Yeah, you just need to get to a coffin, and then we can.
I might just bail. I don't know if I need to stick around here.
Yeah, you should probably.
That's fair.
I'm at like 5 HP.
As the round starts again, and you see that first robot, eyes start to glow. Second one's dead. Brexit, it's your go. You've got a coffin between you and the bots. You've got Mailbag and Blode on the coffin to your right. You see Calalalu take not as bad of a shot as she could have, but she's not looking the best.
Hey, Dota, does my coffin have to be like upright for your plan to work, or is this still fine?
That'll be fine until we get closer to the ground. Once I do what I'm gonna do, probably orient yourself. Otherwise, you'll just kind of get rocketed towards the ground even more.
Okay.
Actually, that's a really good point. You guys are 4 rounds from the ground. Somebody want to roll me a d12?
No.
Yeah, we don't. No, we're not gonna do that.
I don't want to do that.
I can roll it then.
Here, I'll do it. That's a 12.
Nice.
Well, maybe. I don't know.
Well,
what this
maybe
is for.
actually. Fuck. You're right. You're right.
Nothing happens.
Thank God. So nice.
We
That's
did
it.
it.
All right. Yeah, Brexit, it's your go.
And Dota, you want me to like hold hands with Mailbag and Blode?
Yeah, or grab their coffin. Just link together somehow.
Okay. Yeah, Blode, grab onto my coffin, and Mailbag, hold on to Blode.
All right, give me acrobatics, see if you can get near to them.
24.
Yeah, for sure. Easily. Like somehow, even with this coffin, you're just like, you're maneuvering, you go over, Blode reaches down and grabs your hand.
Am I close enough to take a shot while behind cover from this thing?
You know what? You did such a good acrobatics that I'm not going to penalize you for both holding a coffin and a hand. I imagine you like wrap your legs around the coffin.
My legs
you're
around the
holding
coffin.
hands, and then with your remaining hand, you can shoot. Yeah,
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
This is what they teach you in war school, boys.
It's probably
And
the
girls.
most war guy shit anybody here has ever seen.
Oh yeah, big
Especially if you hit.
let's hope I hit. I rolled a 10.
No. You can't see around the coffin. Like,
Yeah.
you're good, you got the free hand and everything, but then you're like, it's wide, so you're like, fuck.
So it's a big coffin. Just let me know if I'm hitting them, guys.
You're doing great. You're every bullet's hitting.
Great job.
Thanks.
Calalalu has to dodge the bullet.
Should I keep going? Is this good?
Yeah, keep going.
All right.
You're just unloading into the sky. It's your go, Calalalu.
Okay, what's the mechanics of me bailing right now?
You've been plummeting for what, 3 rounds?
Yeah.
You literally, if you leave now, you can go into a glide and it'll take you 3 rounds, which means you'll basically level out just before you hit the ground. If you want to try to abrupt stop, I'm going to need like a really intense
If I enter
check.
the glide, will I still be close enough that I can be a target for these robos, or will I be far enough away?
What's your fly speed?
40, I think.
Yes. You will still be a target for 1 round.
If I abrupt stop, will I still be a target?
I look at Calalalu and I say, if distance is a problem, that's the only thing I'm offering right now. You can go into a glide after if you'd like.
That's an 18, so I'm in a good spot acro-wise.
Nice. Yeah, you have free.
I guess we're all in this together.
You can take the evade action if you want.
Yeah, can I move and still be evasive? Or is that...
You know what? If you do an abrupt stop, you will be 10 feet out of range for these guys.
See you guys down there! And Calalalu puts her wings out.
What would you... how's your athletics?
Terrible. Non-existent.
Okay, what do you want to use for this then? Because I was going to say acrobatics, strength, or athletics.
I have 0s in strength and acrobatics and a -1 in athletics.
Well, you still have a 5 right now.
Yeah, so I'm just going to roll the acro with the 5.
I can't even help you because I've already used my reaction this turn.
So 1 to 10, you're going to take 1d4 damage and fall. 10 to 15, you're going to take 1d4 damage and nothing will change. 15 to 20, 1d4 damage and you will stay in flight. 20 plus, you're good.
I rolled an 18.
An 18. Okay,
Yeah.
so you stop, but it hurts. You take 3 points of damage.
Okay.
Is that good?
Yeah, I'm
that-
at 12. I'm at 9 now. So
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were way lower.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
thought you
you're
were way
good.
lower than
yeah,
that.
I forgot my stamina existed.
That should have been
for a second.
more rough. Yeah, you put out your wings and you just feel it's like somebody grabbed them and just torqued them back. You feel something tear in your shoulder, but you're able to abruptly stop as everybody starts to plummet away from you. It is the second bot. His eyes start glowing. Mailbag is just standing there holding on to Blode. What do you guys want her to do?
Hold tight.
All right, she holds tight. Dota, it's your go.
Cool. All right. I'm going to use my gamble now because it is very important that I do this. Okay. I'm very glad I did that. It's a 22 acrobatics. I'm going to get into position in front of the 2 coffins and with 2 of my arms, because I always forget I have 4 arms.
I also always forget.
One hand grabs Blode and Mailbag's coffin, the other one grabs Brexit's coffin, and then I turn around, still with one hand on the belt. I turn around and I did a pretty good perception check, so I think I figured out how to trigger the thrusters early, and I grab one of the tubes or wires or whatever on the coffins, and I pull it as hard as I can, and it doesn't do anything. However, I cast spark on the jet fuel coming out of Ignatio's head, which will ignite it.
Okay, let me get this straight. There are 2 coffins side by side.
Yep.
The only thing connecting them is either your hands or Brexit.
So it's a 4-way connection.
Okay. One is upside down.
Mhm.
One is right way up.
Yep.
And you're trying to eject. Are you just trying to force it away from the...
I'm just launching horizontally away from these things because they have no, as far as we can tell, no capabilities of going horizontal.
Sure. Okay.
Right?
Yeah. You're just... Okay. I wasn't sure if you were trying to start the hover.
No.
things.
That's
Okay, great.
my reason as to why I'm casting spark is I think that I'm triggering the jets, but I just pull a wire. It sparks a little bit of electricity up, catches the jet fuel, and just...
I would love for you to give me a check. I don't really know what the raw for body full of jet fuel is.
Yeah.
I'll say there's got to be a chance it explodes, right?
Oh, man.
I could do a raw charisma check because that's what my my power is based on. It's my force of personality.
What's your charisma?
+3.
+3. Okay, I'll say if you're lower than a 5, this is gonna detonate.
Okay,
right?
That's fair.
Especially because you don't have control. No,
that's a 6.
Whoa! No.
There's like a second where you see like parts of Ignacio start to balloon outwards as if he's about to blow up, and I don't know whether it's luck or sheer structural integrity of Ignacio or your own power that like suppress it, but then suddenly all that energy is transferred out the top of his head, which blows apart, and you guys are thrust like 40 feet away. Give me a D12.
Oh no.
That's a 6.
You see 6 of the coffins, all their jets ignite and they start hovering. I don't think yours guys is part of it. Actually, let's roll a luck check. You're good. So there are 2 with you, 6 floating, 4 still falling, 2 robots, Calalalu up in the air. All right, top of the round. You have 3 rounds left. And you know, every round, it's going to get more and more likely that upside down one starts to...
Yeah, I see. Brexit, it might be a good idea to get right side up at this point.
Okay, you got it, boss. I'm going to try and get right side up, I guess.
It's not your go yet, but the first bot, the light in their eyes die as you get out of their range. You see it start to like maneuver and drift towards you guys, and it gets in range, and it's going to take 2 shots at you, Dota. That is a 21 EAC and a 21 EAC.
Okay, well, one of those, I'm going to use a reaction to cast Destructive Rebuke. When I take damage, it's going to ignore part of the effect because that requires a fort save, but some of it is just the force damage.
Cool. You're going to take 5 damage and 6 damage, both cold, if that matters.
It's going to take 3 points of force damage.
3 points of force damage, all right. As you can see, like, because you ruined its, like, connecting ability, you guys still haven't rolled any checks on these robots, but you can imagine the fact that they glow and link up. Something's happening. You've broken it out of that cycle, at least. Brexit, it's your go.
Yeah, I'm going to right the ship. Let's, I'll roll my acrobatics. 20. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Oh,
nat
easy.
20. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You flip it over, maneuver it perfectly so it's in line with the other coffin. You guys standing there. You got an action? You want to do something?
I'm going to shoot a bot.
Hell yeah.
Take him out.
21.
You hit.
Hell yeah.
That's some war guy stuff right there.
Hell yeah. War Guy Central, baby. And that's a 10 that's 10 damage.
Nice. As you can tell this thing's pretty fucked up. Sparking, piece of it are missing.
Take notes, mailbag.
Calalalu, I guess you're out for now.
I'm going to cast Mystic Touch on myself.
Cool. Just touching yourself up in the air while they all fall.
Touching myself up in the air while they all fall.
Love
all
that
right.
for you.
Mailbag is going to take a shot. Absolutely whiff.
God damn it,
Dota.
Mailbag.
Oh no,
Mailbag.
The other robot is going to fly in. So 17 EAC and a 13 EAC. One's going for Brexit, one's going for Mailbag. You see Mailbag take the shot and like fall backwards like, ow!
Yeah, 13 hits.
As you take 4 points of cold damage.
I'm going to do an acrobatics check, see where we're at. That is an 11.
Yeah, you're not off kilter.
Okay.
But like you don't need to be too maneuverable. You're holding onto a coffin.
Yeah,
right now,
I think Ignacio's body has done all it's going to do for me. I just let go of it and hang on to the coffin. I do have a climb speed, so
yeah, you can get on it easy if you want.
I'm going to still like maintain sort of like 3 hands on, 1 hand off.
Thanks, Ignacio.
Yeah, I give him a quick salute as his headless body careens towards the
and smoking.
Yeah.
R.I.P. King. Like
I really love that. Like when you grabbed his body and jumped out, I was like, that's really nice. You know, they'll have his body. Maybe
Right, we can
they'll be
bury
able to
him.
give it to his nieces and nephews in civility, like he wanted. Nope.
No. Okay, I'm gonna look at the one that is the least damaged or hasn't been damaged.
One is completely unharmed.
Cool.
One is really hurt, and one is mid.
I look at the unharmed one, and I once again just that stream of like code comes out of my mouth. I'm gonna try to demoralize it. Man, I'm rolling bad. That's a 23.
It looks taken aback.
Cool. Then I'm going to turn my gun towards the one that's really hurt. That's a 19.
You get it.
Hell yeah.
Let me tell you, all you need to do is 4 points of damage.
Hell yeah, I rolled a 3 plus 1 is 4.
Fuck yeah. How do you take this bot out of the air?
I let go of Ignacio, and it goes like soaring up and smashes into it just long enough to like kind of spiral it, and then I just put a couple rounds up into it.
Can we just have it that Ignacio explodes finally?
Sure.
Ignacio goes, maybe you shoot Ignacio,
Yeah.
and the last remnants of jet fuel as it explodes this bot. Roll me a d6.
1.
One jet goes on. Roll me a luck check and see if it's your guys.
16.
16. Do you want it to be your guys?
Now, would it just be one of our?
It would just be one.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea.
Okay, then you're lucky and neither of yours go. So another one goes top of the round. Oh no, last bot. Last bot kind of tries to fly in. It succeeds. It's going to do a 26 and a nat 20. Ooh. The 26 definitely going to Dota because you just killed its friend. Actually, I think they're both going for Dota.
No.
Okay.
6 points of cold damage for the first one.
I'm going to use a resolve point to negate D4. So 2.
And then the crit, 8 points of damage. But I will need a fort save.
That's a 15.
Yeah, you're good. You do not get staggered. Brexit, it's your go. You guys are so close to the ground now.
Still rolling acrobatics, right?
No, you're standing on a coffin now,
okay.
so you're good.
Cool.
2 robots in the air, 5 total coffins still falling.
And we're still just gonna wait this out, let the boosters kick in.
If you want, you can try to trigger them early.
But we should wait to trigger them at the same time.
Yeah, I think that's otherwise we'll get into a fucking spiral.
Right. Okay. No, I'll shoot at one of the robots.
All right, give me that roll.
You said there's one that's hurt and then one that hasn't been hurt.
Yes.
Okay.
But the one that hasn't been hurt is demoralized.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a nat 20.
Hell yeah.
All right, rolled an 8 on the first one, then an 11, and then the static damage, meaning like the plus whatever modifier.
Okay, so 19 damage.
Fuck yeah.
Are you hitting the one that's not damaged or is damaged?
One's not been damaged and one's been kind of damaged.
Yeah.
Let's kill the one that's been kind of damaged.
You take it real close.
Fuck!
Calalalu, you're doing your own thing in the sky.
Aiming, like trying to figure out where they're going to land.
Still touching yourself in the sky.
Oh,
Still touching myself in the sky.
Mailbag gets a hit. Mailbag rolls max damage for 5 points of damage, and all she needed was 4.
Nice.
As Mailbag just finally, just fucking cuts right across its chest and bisects the injured bot that you just hit, killing it.
Mailbag, where'd you find bullets?
My bag.
Oh, nice.
You see, there's mail falling everywhere. She's been rummaging. It is the next bots go. Oh, that's actually going to miss. I assume 11 EAC.
Yep.
All right, and then coming for Brexit, nat 20 again.
Fuck.
What's your HP at? This is going to take a -2 to his damage as well because of my
Okay,
stuff.
so 7 points of damage total,
Oh, that's not bad.
and I'm going to need a fort save.
Of course you're going to need a fort save. Of course you need a fucking fort save. Jesus Christ.
You
nah.
you fit in so quickly.
It's 10.
As you are staggered, it doesn't hit you that hard, but it hits you in just right in the fucking solar plexus and just completely wins you for a second. Dota.
I think all I got left to do here is keep shooting. So I am going to keep doing that. I'm kind of tempted to take a full round shot just to see what happens. I'm going to do that.
Do
Sure.
it.
So 2 of the -4.
Yep. That's a net 1. Yeah, no, both miss.
You shoot one of the coffins by accident, and you see it hit the thruster, and it starts sparking.
Whoops.
But it's not your guy's coffin. It's one of the ones in this. Yeah. It is Blode's go. Blode misses. Give me a D5. So 6 and reroll.
I got a 5.
All the coffins turn on. And you see that remaining robot aiming again, and then you stop, and it keeps going and smashes into the ground. As 2 rounds away from the ground, all of a sudden, you're going down at a nice, calm pace.
Hello, Space GM Dane here to do the things. It's been a while since I've done one of these. We've usually just been doing full action episodes because there's a lot to get through. But we wanted to take a quick minute and just thank everyone. I think this is going to be one of our last episodes of the year, and certainly before Christmas and a lot of the holidays. So we just wanted to pop in and say thank you for a really incredible year. We had a very, very strange and busy and very productive year where we got to play a lot of cool games. We got to meet a lot of cool people. We got to play with a lot of cool people. We've had the most amount of guests that we've ever had on the show, and they were all an incredible experience to play with and get to know and meet. So thank you to all of them, and more importantly, thank you to all of you for hanging out with us and bearing with us while we experiment and sort of like get our legs under season 2. We have some announcements regarding season 2 and what that's going to look like, which will be, as we've mentioned before, launching officially after the No Jobs for the Wicked arc that is currently being jammed by Niall, who's doing an excellent job. I'm having a blast playing, and hopefully you guys are having a blast listening to the sort of like role reversals that we're doing here. If you're enjoying Niall's GMing, he's also run 2 games for us on the Patreon as well. Morkborg, which is a sort of like a grim, dark meat grinder fantasy RPG sort of situation that is known for its absurdity, and the adventure we play is even more absurd. And we've also released the first part of Romcom Drama Bomb, which revolves around Niall playing a sinister maniac, forcing Ryan and myself to perform in a rom-com, or we get our hearts exploded, which has been a lot of fun. So if you'd like to support the show, and we get it, times are tough, especially around this time of year, but if you can, we would love your support over on the Patreon, and there's a lot of cool content. We're still doing 10-minute rests for the No Jobs for the Wicked. Most of the 10-minute rests have included Chinook. I think the next one we missed because of scheduling, but if you want to hear the inside scoop from our guest as well, it'd be a great chance to pop on over to the Patreon. But once again, we know this time of year is tight financially for everyone, so just a little shout out, just encouraging people to check us out and listen to us would be just as good of a gift to give to us if you would like to. So once again, we just wanted to thank you all for your support and being the best listeners and really motivating us to put out the best content that we can put out, because without y'all, we wouldn't be doing anything that we do. We wouldn't be nominated for I think, Canadian Podcast Awards this year. It was all because of you guys and your support. So as I've said before, we can never truly express how grateful and thankful we are. I will try my best to thank you every opportunity that I can. So we hope you all have a safe and happy holidays. We are excited to kick off 2025 with a bang and get into season 2 right after No Jobs for the Wicked. I'm excited to see where this is going because I have no idea what's going to happen. And the most recent episode we just recorded is even more buck wild. But we will see you in the new year. I think we have one more episode before the end of the year, but I don't know. I'm not looking at a calendar right now, and I'm not gonna. We love you all. Thank you very much. Have a safe and happy holiday. Dota like flops forward because I am almost dead.
And you fall off and die. Well done. You've solved my sky puzzle.
That was a puzzle?
That was a puzzle.
Only Dane gets that reference.
Yeah,
it's okay.
I get it.
It was really funny. People out there are loving
people,
it.
people are busted up out there. The audience is dying.
You see, like, mailbag falls down, like, hyperventilating too. It's like, and Blode just like, yo, I would add that one.
What?
I would add that one.
Oh, you would have had it. Okay.
Yeah. Good shooting though, mate.
Yeah. You're good job.
You got like firm grip on like, you know, my hand and like the gun and
Yeah.
like you held the gun well as well. Like not my hand, the gun. Yeah. What?
Do you want
And he
me-
like rolls off.
Okay. I think he likes me.
He definitely, yeah, for sure, 100%.
As Calalalu comes down to rest.
Hey guys, how we doing?
And you just hear as the ship hits the ground like a couple hundred yards away. You see all these birds like scatter into the sky and like smoke starts rising.
And the ship didn't explode on impact?
That was an explosion sound.
Oh. I thought, okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. Now I get it. Now I hear the explosion. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it did what we call an ignatio. It just fucking went.
I would love, if it's possible, to take a quick 10-minute breather and chill the fuck out.
Sure, if you guys don't want to check the surrounding, make sure you guys are safe, definitely take that 10-minute rest.
I mean, okay, sure, I'll do a perception check.
No, I'll let you take your 10-minute rest. Don't worry. You're in this like beautiful glade. There's like 12 coffins laid out in this thing. There's like these beautiful wildflowers under your feet, like thick verdant trees and vines and like bushes, like super like raw, like untouched. You know what I mean? You don't see paths here. You don't see tire treads. It kind of looks like you're just in the middle of nowhere. The sky is blue, apart from the remnants of the smoking trail of the ship and a column of black smoke off in the distance.
Do you want to take an extra 10 minutes so I can heal you up too, Doug?
Sure.
I have healing touch, so you can gain 15 HP if we take another 10 minutes.
Yeah, that would bring me up to full.
This reminds me of home.
What the hell was all that? Oh my god, we just fell from the sky.
We did, yeah.
We're alive, but
for now, until the predators get your mailbag, don't go too far.
There was oh no.
There's probably a giant cat.
The guy came and Ignacio and then Ignacio. Val?
Oh, probably off fighting a demon.
We can all speculate and talk about what happened to Ignacio, but I think the most important thing right now is realizing that we've made it through a pretty catastrophic event, reevaluate our situation, and then try to find maybe some way of communicating to the outside world or calling for help.
We just... Things went so bad. What if...
What do you mean? We're alive! We're alive to fight another day!
We're in so much trouble. We destroyed the ship, and whoever... They're not going to be happy about that.
Who?
Whoever owned the ship.
You have a demon.
Yeah, I believe it was a demon, Mailbag. I don't think we have to, like, if you're worried about...
And you think they're going to be cool that we were there and we got out and we destroyed the ship and we know?
No, they're not going to be cool?
It's mostly we have these coffins, which is big. Whatever.
Oh, the coffins just, like, chilling?
As you say that, the coffins go beep, beep,
Don't like that.
beep, all of them at once.
We should probably get out of here.
We've been here for 10 minutes too long.
Give me a perception check.
All of us?
Mm-hmm.
13.
Hell yeah.
Oh, 19.
23.
Okay.
Boom. Pals.
Calalalu, you see the like smoke seems to have gotten a little nearer. You're not really sure. Dota and Brexit, you see that one of the coffins landed a little awry. It looks like the one that you clipped. And with your high perception check, you see that the little like metal like grate that was covering what looks like a window is like slightly out of position.
Right,
and you can see a face inside.
Let's go look at the face.
Yeah, let's take a little look, see what they've...
If it's a space vampire, I'm out. I'm done.
I'm going to shoot it in the face.
Do you have culture? Give me a culture as you see it's like a white human male.
I have culture.
Yeah, I rolled a 1, so that's going to be a 7.
You think it's a space vampire? Because he's clearly dead.
I rolled a 19.
23.
It's Broadberry Slantle. And you know that this is a upper tier billionaire in the system.
Oh, well, this demon's eating the rich.
You know that he's pretty eccentric. Like, he's known for big... Like, a lot of the more rich people stay out of the limelight. Or when they do, they come in very, like, refined ways. You know this guy is famed for, like, just doing, like, very big, showboaty, like, weird shit. Like, he...
like, buying, like, a social media platform unsolicited? Like that kind of stuff?
No, more like he will, he'll have like a very niche, like he kind of goes through, like all of a sudden he'll be really big into like 3D tattoos, and he'll like host like a 3D tattooing competition at his like mansion, and he'll like start doing them himself, but like he'll just have started learning that month and they'll be like trash. Like he's and then the next month it'll be like
Flights of Fancy.
Yes,
a real
but
John
they're like
Lennon type.
Huge, like throw all the money into it, like hit it like 100% effort, and then next month it's trying to fly with no engine, and he's hosting like a Red Bull thing, but people are dying when they're jumping off his tower.
Can we pull him out of this thing?
You know that like this is just a slight ajarness, but it's again locked down. There's also that disconcerting beeping if you want to check on that, or if you want to bail.
What if I roll a nat 20 on my engineering check? Can I get him out of here?
Maybe.
All right, I'll try. I rolled a 16.
16? 16, like, with what you have, probably, like, maybe brute force eventually, but you know that, like, if you had specialized tools, you could get them out. It would still take time, but you do know that the beeps are, like, homing beacons.
Yeah, we should go. We should get out of here.
I mean, the options are, 1, we get to cover and see who comes and collects. And if it's something that maybe we could handle, we could take their ship or whatever they're using to collect. If it's not something we can take, like another group of demons, then perhaps we realize that this is much beyond our pay grade, which now I assume also does not exist. It's up to you guys. I'm also fine with vacating the area of the beeping.
Well, we should really figure out also something about this planet and why it's on fire, and if that's something that we have to deal with or is going to deal with us. We could be on a much bigger clock than we imagine. So
also, this guy owes me money, so I do want to cut his arms off if he doesn't give it to me.
What guy?
The guy.
The billionaire?
The billionaire.
Why does he owe you money?
He hired me like years ago to do some mercenary stuff, and he hasn't paid me. Classic billionaire stuff.
God damn it. Well, I don't think we're getting this thing open, and we don't know how much time we have until someone shows
I don't know.
up.
Is there a crack? Can I stick a dangerous venomous spider in there and just let it feast on his insides?
Yeah. Can we just leave a note in there that says, you owe us money,
or your arms.
We're coming to collect.
You can definitely put a note on there.
We leave a note there.
Again,
this guy is
my
magic stylus to write it in the coffin.
This guy is dead. But yes, you use your magic stylus, you write on that.
He's dead?
Brexit, he hired you to break a strike years ago.
Yeah. He's dead? Fuck. I'm never going to get my money now.
I don't know. I feel like a billionaire's body could be worth something. Yeah.
That's
true.
Get your
money. Don't worry about it. We'll find somebody.
He has family. Probably someone who runs the business.
You're right.
We will get you what you're owed.
Now, if this guy's a big deal, do we know that he's dead? Like, was there an announcement that he's dead?
You would have heard that he was dead, for sure.
Okay.
And you have not heard that he was dead.
So, would it stand to reason that perhaps
he's been replaced by a demon?
They're being body swapped. All the billionaires are getting body swapped. Anyway, let's have this conversation not in the middle of the field with all the homies.
We should go somewhere else. Let's go somewhere else.
Where do you go?
Away from the fire.
Okay, sure.
Away from the fire.
Fire's coming from the north. And you can tell, again, it has gotten a little nearer.
Can I roll our survival to try to
for sure
get us on track?
I would love if you did that.
That's a 19 on the dice. Hell yeah, 26.
All right. What are you hoping to figure out?
Probably, I think in these situations, you try to find a running river and follow it downstream, and that will usually lead to something. Mm-hmm. I'm either looking for civilization or shelter. So we're gonna have to make distance. I don't want to be very close to these things if we're leaving this situation. So we're gonna have to hustle a little bit.
Oh, a quick question. You keep saying when we get to civility. Is that a name of a planet in this system?
Yes.
Or okay.
You piece of shit. I see how you're tricking me.
How did I trick you?
I'm just not smart, Niall, and you understand that.
I mentioned civility so many times.
I thought you were just saying that once you got to an actual planet, like a town or a city
I
or
would have
something.
said civilization, wouldn't I?
You're a silly little guy.
You know that's where Ignacio's niece and nephew live.
Who? Yes, yeah. We can't go there now. What we did to his body was a war crime.
We never met Ignacio, right?
We're never going to speak of Ignacio again. We all agree.
I make everyone pinky swear with all four of my arms that we never talk about Ignacio again.
As long as you don't do that to one of us when we die.
I put my hands back down. I'm going to roll a physical science now that we know that climatology is one of the areas that covers. And try to figure out.
If you want to know about this climate, you can definitely.
Yeah, I want to know if this is if I can figure out if this is a natural occurring thing, or if there's a, you know what I mean? I'm trying to discern if I know anything about this planet that would have a moving fire or something.
Sure. I will resolve the first thing first because Ryan rolled a beautiful survival. You were in the middle of saying what you wanted to find, Ryan. Sorry.
Yeah. So either signs of settlements or a safe clearing with resources, or a safe cave or something, or a big tree.
There's a lot of big trees. I'll tell you that for free.
Oh yeah.
You find tracks, and from your survival, tracks, animals, they go to water and they go, to and from, but you see a bunch of different tracks converging one way and coming back separately. So, when they come back, they separate to go to, the bunnies and the foxes don't live together, right? So the converging heads towards the water. So you know where to go. I will say you also find a footprint that is gargantuan. All three of you could easily lie down in it.
I do one of those bits where I'm standing in it. I'm like, oh, this is a weird hole. And then I look down. I'm like, wait a second.
And then it zooms out and you're standing in the thing. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Ah!
And you can see that also heads towards the water. But you're
Can I
able to
roll
find...
life science on that?
I would love for you to roll life science. You could also hit me with a culture to try to figure out what planet this is.
I have all... We're at Calalalu land, because I have all these things at good numbers.
I think
my
I
life
just keep rolling
science...
shit.
I keep on rolling 19s, baby. Life science is 25.
Okay, what do you want to know what this is?
What this gargantuan scary thing is, yeah.
Sure. Give me a culture just to see if I can hit you with it all.
Culture's a 19.
Beautiful.
Nice.
You are pretty sure you guys landed on Embergreen, which is like a nature reserve planet, which would explain why it's so verdant and untouched. You know a few things. You know it is highly illegal to be here. It is completely cut off from people who want to come and like poach and do shit. It's like very, very illegal. So you're committing a huge crime just by being here.
Not our fault. Not our bad.
2, you know that among the many like flora and fauna and animals that are here, the main attraction, which is kind of the main reason that it is like a nature reserve, and the reason why it has to be a whole planet is because they are safeguarding what is called an emulsivix, many emulsivixes, which are gargantuan magical creatures. You know what these are, and you know looking at this print that it is the print of one. They are essentially, imagine a stegosaurus, but there's like mushrooms and fungi and mold growing all down its back.
So like a happy Tarrasque?
Sure, yeah. They're not very happy though. They are prone to rampaging. And
okay. Just a fungus Tarrasque, all right.
Yeah, while their fungus and their like the flora and fauna that kind of work on them is actually incredibly like nurturing. It can, when it gets agitated, light a fire, and it creates these flash wildfires that like scour like large parts of the planet. But it rains down this like super nutritious ash, so it's just this cycle of like burn, intense growth, burn. So you know they live here.
Do I
know
probably... if there's like a ranger hub or something on the planet? Like, there is a ranger hub? Okay.
You know for certain that
I just don't know where it is.
No, part of it is that like they're here to be studied, right? People want to, they're really interesting creatures. If you could figure out like the secret behind like the rapid growth and stuff, it would be really good for agriculture. I will say you also know it is a hot topic right now with the drift crisis and with people being cut off and like food sources low. A lot of corporations think they should be able to use the planet basically as farmland and like harness these creatures to be able to like rapid grow food to be able to ship them out.
I hate that I sort of like that plan, but fuck those guys.
Well, you also know that like they're not doing it out of the goodness of their heart.
Fuck those
like
guys.
You've been involved in higher levels. You've seen memos come across your desk, and it's like we get our foothold now, and they'll never be able to kick us off, and then we can expand.
Okay, so our real plan is to survive the night, stay away from the big scary dinosaurs, and then we have to find the rangers and either explain to them what happened and hopefully they get us out here, or raid it, take what we need to survive, and leave them to die.
But I don't know if that might be... I think if...
We're criminals now, Dota! They're coming for us, alright? Calalalu can't go to jail!
Brexit goes, let's poach.
We're not criminals. We are victims of circumstance.
They don't believe that stuff, man. Well, oh, sorry. All the billionaires are dead. A demon was driving a ship. We were tricked into doing menial labor, and then we crash-landed on this planet?
Clap your hands and throw you in the brig.
Blode, you're not helping.
Oh, I am helping. I'm Calalalu. I got your back.
Thanks, Blode. If the fuzz show up, I'm stripping down and pretend to be a big bird, okay? I'll be sitting in a tree.
And if we want the Rangers to come, we should just poach.
Well,
and then they'll come.
I mean, I don't think we should actively engage in poaching, but I think that perhaps maybe firing our guns into the sky might be a good way. If that's
there are too many predators, and if we accidentally scare one of these giant fungus guys, we're stuck in the middle of a wildfire. So I'm gonna say we shouldn't shoot guns.
Okay.
Randomly.
Well,
unless
you
want to burn to death.
But that wasn't a no to poaching.
I think you have the right idea. I say we hit a water source. We'll find something eventually.
Yeah, the Rangers are probably chasing the giant scary things. So if we get on the track of one of the giant scary things, as long as we don't get too close.
Well, I imagine that a crashing ship might take precedent
They might look at that.
Yeah, if you want to create stuff, like there's a whole bunch of smoke, but I guess there is a bunch of smoke everywhere, so maybe that doesn't really...
They might not even know that ship crashed.
They probably do. I think, as far as I know, they've like sensors so they can catch poachers and stuff, so they probably know we're here, and...
So they'll find us.
There was not a stealthy entry.
So they'll find us eventually. I think our best thing now is just to survive.
So you want to stay put?
Well, we need to keep on going.
Yeah, I don't think we should be here
find resources,
when whatever is coming to collect these billionaires should be here, because one way or the other, I think it's going to go badly for us.
Now it's surviving. Also, there are probably a lot of scary predators here, so we should probably be careful.
Yeah, okay. We can figure something out.
I got a feeling that the planet doesn't go from, like, bunny to giant flaming dinosaur. Like, I feel like there's some stuff in the middle that we might have to be aware of.
A good point. I'm going to, before we leave, try to slide the like screen that had fallen down so we could see into the thing, and I try to slide it back up, and as I do, I cast Varied Veneer, which makes a broken object appear completely functional.
Cool.
So that it looks completely like undamaged. I will say the caveat for that is the second someone tries to use it as intended, it immediately breaks the spell.
Cool.
But just anyone looking at first glance,
looks good as new.
Yeah, we'll see it
except for the message we've written into the front of it.
Give me money or your arms. To a dead man. 10 out of 10, boys.
All right, camping trip.
Camping montage.
Now, here's another thought. I feel like we're walking at this point. Like we're moving. We're not slow motion.
Yeah, we're walking.
Yeah, Calalalu knows exactly where to go to get water source, and you find it. I don't know when you want to have this chat along.
Yeah, I mean, anywhere where we're walking. If this is a place where poachers do intend to come, then perhaps there might be a place where they impound their ships. Because I'm not assuming that they would be like, hey, turn that ship around and get out of here. They probably, like, if a poacher lands, they probably arrest them and ship them off not in their own ships, right? Like, they probably have some sort of law enforcement or security transport that takes them off world to somewhere. So there might be a place, if we can find the Rangers, that has impounded ships that we might be able to maybe commandeer for ourselves and get out of here.
Right. Yeah.
And on that same note, maybe there's a place where poachers hang out, which would be even better. Because then they have illegal ships here we don't even know about. So either or works for me. Probably easier to find the lockup than it is where the poachers hang out. Because if they can't find them, we can't find them. But maybe we've got dumb luck on our side. I look at Dota. So maybe we'll stumble upon it.
Dota takes it as like one of the highest compliments you could give him. Because like luck is like the whole Warlanisi like thing is like the luckier you are, it's just like you're a good person because the goddesses are like looking down on you. So I think that perhaps we try to find a ranger station as fast as we can because they're probably busy between the wildfire and the crashed ship. They're probably scattered as much as they're going to be.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll get to the watering hole. If I was a researcher, that's where one of the places where maybe they have something set up. We can find evidence of someone who has been there watching wildlife and then follow their tracks backward. It's going to be tricky because I'm assuming these rangers know how to travel around here without being seen, but we can try. It's a good idea.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. We can track their vehicle or something or shoot our guns in the air.
No, that once again, wildfire. Instant
just going to keep saying it until you let me do it.
Well, I feel like only if we see one of these things, they're huge. I don't think they're going to sneak up on us. So obviously, I don't think
we'll be in one of those bits where like we're up halfway up a hill, and we'll be like, what a great day, and then they'll start to move, and then we realize what's going on.
Maybe
it's funny you say that because near the water, you see a bunch of mushrooms on the ground. No, I'm fucking with you.
I was going to say.
So what's the plan here, boys?
I think we're going to go downriver.
Okay.
And see if we can't find some sort of settlement or station or something.
Sure. Are you just trying to like look for clues on the ground? Are you trying to like climb a tree and see ahead? Are you flying up to get a vantage point?
Fly up to a tree and just sort of look down, like look. Yeah.
I don't know when it'll ever be useful. I'm going to use my climb speed to also climb up another tree and try to see like we'll do like sort of like a little Assassin's Creed style viewpoint syncing.
Sure.
And I'm going to stay on the ground and be like, good war boy moves. Great job.
Blode comes up to you while you're doing that, and he's like, "Oh, how you feeling after all that? It's
I'm
crazy,
feeling,
right?"
It's pretty crazy, Blode.
Yeah, I like obviously do crazy stuff all the time, but I want to check in on you, you know, because you did great, obviously, so you've done it too. But like that's both of us then that do it occasionally, you know.
I put my hand on his shoulder and it's just like, just say what you want.
I want to say, is you good? You did well. I did well. We both good team. Yeah.
Yeah, I put my hand on his cheek and I'm like, yeah, good job, team. Mailbag, where the fuck are you?
I'm here. I'm just a little tired.
Hey, Blode's madly in love, and it's getting really annoying.
What'd you say?
You're doing great, Blode. It's getting really annoying. He's really flubbing this so hard.
Weren't you guys like dating? Didn't you kiss?
Yeah, we kissed, but he's being too clingy right now. So I need you to play in between with me and Blode.
What does that mean?
Be cool, Mailbag.
Cool. Okay.
But just, if Blode if Blode's about to give me a whole monologue about how you doing and not just if he just wants to kiss me, tell him to kiss me. That's fine.
Oh, you want me to tell him to kiss you?
No, I don't want you to tell him to kiss me, but just like encourage him if it comes up naturally.
Oh, okay, I got you. And she like leans on a tree all cool and winks at you.
Nice. And then I wink back and I look at Blode.
He looks upset that you guys are whispering and winking at each other.
And then I'm like, Blode, be cool.
Yeah, that's what I always say to people because I am. Like you, like us, we're both cool, you know?
Yeah, all three of us are cool.
Well, Mailbag kind of sucks.
No, I mean, don't say. I mean, Mailbag's
like, yeah, sorry.
No, Mailbag, you suck, but you're gonna get better.
Yeah, that's what my mom always said.
Mailbag, have you ever kissed anyone?
No.
Do you want to experience getting kissed?
Anyway, what's up in this tree, Dota?
Yeah, Dota yells down. How goes ground recon, Brexit?
We're doing like we break out of like this almost like Challengers like 3-way kiss scene that's about to happen when you come down.
The cruel intentions happening down there.
You're leading in, Blode's leading in towards you, and Mailbag just like pulls out their plushie and like kind of like, today here? No.
And then
well, no, what are you saying?
No, you go. Whatever.
I was just gonna ask the boys for perception checks.
Oh hell yeah.
If you want to do
roll, I'm rolling great on everything but perception.
That's that's the opposite for me. I got a 22.
Nice.
You can see like far in the distance. Pretty much if you follow this river, you see like a glint of metal, which obviously not natural. So you imagine that is either an outpost, some kind of tool, or like the ranger station.
I come like down the tree in like a terrifying way. Like just like a spider, just like it's the scariest thing you've probably ever seen. And it's just like looks like what are you gonna say? Like a couple like miles? Or
like half a day's travel.
Yeah. Keep going downstream as Calalalu. Can I call you Lala?
You can call me whatever you want.
Okay, great. As Lala said, keep following the stream. We'll see something. There was a metal building or something down there. So first sign of anything.
Yeah, let's go. Blode, Mailbag. We'll figure this out later.
Blode's like, yuck. Hey, I can't wait. And he starts trundling along this little
ball. What are you three up to? What's happening over here? Three little freaks?
Calalalu, I wish I could tell you.
All right, I'm going to look for snacks.
Yeah, give me a survival.
Ooh, that's 9.
All you need is a 10 for snacks, and you beefed it.
Let me double check. Hold on, let me double check. I rolled a 3. I'm assuming it's a 6.
I have a -1 to survival for some reason.
I have a +5.
Oh, survival's a 7, dude. That's a 10.
You find some berries, and you're like, because these are the same berries from your homeworld. Yeah. You can eat these for sure.
Nice. Home berries.
Do you want to like take some for the road?
Yeah, I'll just take a pocketful of berries.
Pocketful of berries.
When you reach into your pocket, you feel something in there.
Oh, what's this?
You pull it out, and you hear like a crinkle of a wrapper, and it just says on the side, Werther's original style. And there's like a tiny little post-it that just says, "Gotta keep your energy up, Ignacio."
Oh.
Who?
This is nice. I eat the caramel.
Yeah, everyone has a little Werther's original style in their pocket.
I hold it and I'm just like passing it through my fingers, and then I just put it back in my pocket.
As you guys set off down the river, roll me a d4 for an encounter check, please.
Actually, as I'm holding it, I'm going to cast a vanishing trick on it, and it disappears, and I put it back in my pocket.
That's funny.
I don't want to be forced with having to look at it.
I rolled a 1.
A 1. Okay. You hear, as ahead of you, again, the direction you're heading, you see a ship break atmosphere and touchdown.
Ahead of us or back towards the thing?
Ahead of you.
Okay.
Like at the station or in between?
Presumably.
Okay.
Let's go see
If
who
you're
it is.
really feeling lucky, you can hit me with a perception, see if you can gain more information from that. It's pretty far.
Brexit, you're pretty good at identifying ships, I assume, as a war guy?
Yeah, I'm a war guy. I can identify ships if I get a good if I clock it well.
I'll say if you hit me with a good piloting, I'll let you.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I rolled a
+7.
21 perception.
Okay.
Oh, 24 piloting.
Oof. Okay. Dota, you
I'll
weighing
do
in here?
I'll do an engineering just to cover all of our bases.
Sure.
Hell yeah, that's a 19.
Okay. You don't get anything from engineering at that range, but you do figure out between the two of you guys that is basically like system cops. You know that's a cop ship, and you see a second one follow it pretty quickly after.
Those are cops.
Oh man, we're going to steal a cop car. That's what's happening today.
That's pretty sick. We should steal a cop car.
I see where you're coming from, but just that'll be a lot of heat. That's not something we can shake off.
We already got a lot of heat on us, Dota.
But what I'm saying is perhaps we know, like, we had people introduce themselves. We know the company that hired us. We could tell them, surely that ship...
But
ship
why
was
will they think we're innocent, Dota?
That's true. We worked on the ship.
How would we go from being Bosco grunts to kidnapping and stealing billionaires?
Mate, if they're not going to listen to you, who are you?
Exactly.
You're a little weird freak. They're not going to listen to you. You're going to listen to Mr. Moneybags, whoever's in charge.
That's a good point. That's an excellent point.
Yeah, I'm a smart man like Brexit.
The only person...
You listen to the two of us, squad leaders, you'll get through this, but you got to listen.
All right, are we stealing a cop car?
That's a terrible idea.
Technically, they could blame the crash on us. Yeah, they can blame the whole thing.
I bet you we go back, they're not even going to be there. They got home beacons. They're going to scoop them up, kill us if they can, fucking do us like Ignacio. They filled him with something that fucking blew them up, mate.
It's true. This also probably traces of jet fuel on all of our bodies.
That
wasn't blood I saw coming out of him. It stank. They fucked him up somehow.
It must have been some sort of demonic ritual that they did.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Fucking who knows what already happened to us in there. I saw that room. There were fucking fucked up shit everywhere.
Now, I do want to remind everyone, canonically, I don't know that I did that to Ignacio.
Oh, yeah.
So, I do think it was a demonic ritual that...
We're all unaware. That is really freaky.
Yeah.
And you guys
Dota,
all agree that...
you did a good thing trying to save his body, right?
Yeah.
That was fucking stand-up lab material. But, like...
I'll never leave any of you behind.
He fucking exploded, mate. Maybe it was his last act to save us.
Well, think about it. Ignatio?
Oh, wow.
His destiny called him to save us.
So I don't know. I just don't think any corporation's going to be fucking chill with us and be like, yeah, go tell the cops. We don't own them. We don't pay them.
Yeah, we don't pay them.
If it was fucking corporations and not cops, the cops would be like, you're arrested for being shit to the corporation because they you know.
Yeah, no, I understand, Blode.
There's always a fall guy. There's always a fall guy.
We get
and
it.
we, not to put too fine of a point on it after coming out of a ship, Fall Guys, literally, and the other one.
All right, let's
And the
steal
other-
a cop car then.
Or we live here forever.
Let's steal a cop car.
Okay.
But that's also
That's
a bad
fair.
idea.
Oh
That's
my
going to get us
God.
fucked.
Blode.
Here's what I'm saying. We use...
I mean, no, you're right, Brexit. It's a great idea. Let's fucking do it.
Yeah,
I got
right.
you. I've done it before anyway. It's fine.
we take the cop car just to cover more ground, see if we can find an impound, steal a ship that isn't hot, right? Because technically, it's not illegal if you just borrow it. If they get it back,
Right.
it's fine.
Why would a cold ship be more helpful?
Mailbag, the adults are talking.
Are you continuing?
Yeah, we're walking and chatting.
All right, give me another encounter check as you start to make your way. I assume down the river towards the...
Towards the ships, yeah.
Yeah.
Another one.
Give me perception checks.
80 more cops show up.
80 more cops.
Natural 1. I'm looking at a weird bug.
13.
Yeah, I beefed it. I got a 8.
There's a weird bug over here, guys. Look at this. It's like a ladybug, but it's got like purple spots.
I've never seen a bug.
We're all just looking at this bug.
You run into a clearing and you see this ladybug, and you yell at them. What do you guys do when this happens?
Oh, I'm over there looking at that bug for sure.
Yeah, I'm looking at the bug too, for sure.
And then you hear, stay right where you are, civilian. And you look up and you see 5 androids holding rifles and security forces insignias on their like lapels, pointing guns at you. And they say, we're going to be taking you into custody now. So on your knees, hands behind your back. Anything you say can and will be held against you in a court of law.